section is disgusting me. You know what I don't care for when it comes to us women as a species? The butt. That butt, it sends me. But men can do it. But men do this all the time and it's not a problem. Listen to me, love. I'm all for women wanting to be alpha women. That's cool. We are never going to be men. Do you hear me? We're never going to be men. Stop trying to
It's on mute. Hey, hold on. Bitch, be quiet. Lot of niggas fake, so I'm moving in silence.
What is going on? What is going on? With no further ado, let's get right into it. This video is being brought to you by single mothers doing too much. And you guys know what single mothers doing too much looks like. We see it every day. We see it all the time. I don't need no man. 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 All the time. All the time. Listen, we got it loud and clear. So we're moving on. You know what I'm saying? To greener pastures overseas, or just playing our video games in the house, or doing whatever recreational activity we want to do. Whatever fun things we want to do, however we want to save our money. And you guys are still attacking us. At some point in time, you got to take accountability and responsibility. But I myself and other men are seeing women that are seeing the picture. Women that are seeing that there are some covert, narcissistic, fembot, disguised, as spiritual or Christian religious females out here that are agents of, chaos, spreading misandry for the agenda of indoctrination into lesbianism. What it seems like to most men. I mean, that's just us speculating. I mean, of course, we don't know for facts. No one ever knows for facts. But I thought the women operate off of feeling. Yeah, so we feel like this is what it is. You got to respect our feelings, right? You want us to respect yours, you got to respect ours. That's what it seems like as well. Listen, I'm not going to hold y'all. We're going to get right into these videos. I got a few. I'm not going to pause them as much. I know you guys like to let them roll through, so I'll let them roll through. I hear you, all right? That's why I'm dialoguing and monologuing in the beginning, okay? Bear with me, I bear with you. Let's get into it.
They're trying to plan us against each other. They're trying to do it by empowering women to make us feel so independent, like we don't need a man, when we really do, especially if we have kids. Now, those of you that don't have kids yet, you might not need a man just yet, but those of us that do have kids, we need a man, sis. We do. Our kids need a man. All right? They do. Very much so. But the system got us feeling like, woo, woo, woo. Now we got all these feminine men, we got all these masculine women. This is what they wanted. And they winning. So strong men, salute. I respect you. I hope that and I pray that you find a woman that can let you lead and have some beautiful children for you. Woo, Lord, this is scary. For real, it really is.
This woman needs to be protected at all costs, okay? This young lady has her head on right, but this is what we need to hear. We need to hear the next generation that are ready to not make the same mistakes of the previous generation. Hang on for a second here. Turn this out a little bit. So I thought it was gonna be. There we go. We don't want them to make the same mistakes of the previous generation. This kind of conversation is music to our ears, and you see I let her play all the way through. I didn't pause it. Look, you guys, I'm listening to you. I get it. You want to see a pretty woman saying the same talking points that we've been talking about for months. I get it. But we can monetize too. Support the channel. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share the live stream. I mean the video live stream. So used to go live.
What's crazy is that these single moms actually think they have a lot of options, but they have the audacity to expect men to have no kids, be well established, and come in and scoop them up. Meanwhile, they got 3 baby daddies, 4 kids, and a low income job. But not only that, is they'll have the audacity to be like, don't talk to any girls, don't hang out with your friends, don't go out to the bars. Meanwhile, if he looks her up on social media, she's going to be talking about her situationship, her dating experiences, this guy, that guy, pretty much outing herself for basically having a high body count. But wait, there's more, is that she'll have 3 different baby daddies, 2 different baby daddies, 3 kids, and none of those baby daddies ever married her or want shit to do with her, and she doesn't see herself as the problem. Like, it is stupid as a man who does not have children to try to take on somebody else's kids. And before you come up in my comments talking about, oh, my stepdad was a great dad. Yeah, that is the exception, not the rule. And what gets me is that these same women will be absolutely pissed that these men have preferences not to date them because they're single mothers. But if a man, let's say perhaps he beat a woman's ass, right? And now he has a record and he beat her ass one singular time, she's gonna want nothing to do with him, right? Because he's a felon. But when a man doesn't want to date you because you got kids or because you come with a lot of baggage and he doesn't want to deal with your baby daddies, that's different. Oh, wait, but never mind. Probably most of the women that I'm talking about probably like the felonies, so never mind. Okay, bye.
Facts. On top of that, she can say all that in those videos, and this video will never get flagged. Trust me, I have seen some stuff that in my videos that I've looked at during editing or, after I premiered them, and I'm like, wow, these women can say whatever, but if I say something like that, the smoke. But she's absolutely right. These single mothers out here, they're wanting stepdaddy season. They want you to just jump through hoops, give them what they want, getting online, airing out their laundry, acting like we're not going to see it. And I also wanted to make sure I put this video together to show you guys that there are a few of them out there. Since I've been making mention of the few that seem like they're okay, I'm going to make sure I post it. Now, these women will also get into a man's ass as well. Like this woman right here, she'll have videos up sometimes saying some things about men or whatever. So like I've said, it's never going to be perfect. Even the ones that advocate for men will still, kind of check a man, but I don't have an excuse for them, man. I don't know why they do it, but they're slowly starting to see that, that doesn't really fly with men, period, point blank. But let's keep it trucking.
Can you see how irritated I am? My comment section is disgusting me. You know what I don't care for when it comes to us women as a species? The butt. That butt, it sends me. But men can do it. But men do this all the time and it's not a problem. Listen to me, love. I'm all for women wanting to be alpha women. That's cool. We are never going to be men. Do you hear me? We're never going to be men. Stop trying to level the playing field. I don't care what DeMarcus did. You can't do it. You can't go to your homegirls like, yeah, sis, Lil Kenny.
Hey, listen, I love what she's saying. And, the girls are girling. I mean, she got them out and that tight, but there is no such thing as an alpha woman. And if she's saying the point that she's saying, she definitely knows there can't be an alpha woman if you know that you do need a man and the man's the lead. But I'm gonna let her go ahead and say what she's saying. See, they're talking about the emotion and the feeling of, I know what I am. I get it. However you feel personally about yourself is however you feel. But what you bring to the table and your place in the relationship, well, we shouldn't be conflating the two, all right? So, when they're saying these things or whatever, they're talking about they feel personally about themselves that they're an alpha. But as far as, the personality trait they bring to a relationship or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's messy. It's messy work.
Me that work as Dairy Queen, I killed that. You didn't kill anything. He killed. You were the one getting killed. You can't jack that, love. Stop trying to be men. Be women, Lomas. But nothing.
You heard that. A lot of these women will be out here talking about they got their own 304s and all this stuff in a roster. No. You're part of...
Can you see how irritated I am?
No, you're part of all those guys that you claim to be a roster. No, you're part of their roster. The train station ain't never been known for anything outside of, you know what I'm saying, being the reciprocal of the train. So you don't have a roster. You ain't got no 304s. You are the 304 in each one of those men's rosters. You know what I'm saying? That you think that you have. It's wild out here.
It takes a lot for a man to leave his wife. So when you see men doing that, stop being like, how could he do that? Because that bitch wasn't shit and was never gonna be shit. It takes a lot for a man to leave his wife. So when you see men doing that, stop being like, how could he do that? Because that bitch wasn't shit and was never gonna be shit. It takes a lot for a man to leave his wife. So when you see men doing that, stop being like, how could he do that? Because that bitch wasn't shit and was never gonna be shit.
Man, I really like Six the Goddess. Need I say more? I'm not even going to, because then it'll seem like I'm being petty. But we all know what that's about. And men out there, don't feel no type of way. If you have to get up and leave, relocate inside of a mountain, never give nobody your address, then you do what you have to do. And then get your attorney and let him do the rest. You do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? But men don't normally leave. That's why women file 80% of the divorces. So if a man does leave, it had to have been bad. Period. We're always trying to fix things and find ways to fix things. But some men have certain boundaries you can't cross. Mine is cheating, stepping out. But if you do what my ex did, which was steal my identity, mine and my son's, claiming us on her taxes, running off with the money to her sneaky link. You know what I'm saying? And cheating. And then after 36 days of acting like she's never coming back, just pop back up after I told her don't. Like, that is, you know what I'm saying? That's too much. It's too much. So, you know what I mean? When a guy leaves, just because he don't tell you the details because we're kind of built different, I'm giving y'all the details now. You know what I'm saying? He has a reason for it. It's wild.
You're a woman over 27, it's time to sell. Yeah, 27, time to sell. If you're a woman over 30, it's time to mark this shit on 50% off. If you're over 35, it's time to put that shit on clearance. If you're at 40, it's time to put that shit at the outlet. If you're at 50, Salvation Army. You're a woman over 27, it's time to sell. Yeah.
I wanted to go ahead and end this off with one classic from the Godfather himself. Listen, y'all, make sure that you guys are subscribing. You know, we're trying to get to 20K before my birthday in August. So, look, y'all, I need y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? Come on through. Don't be shy. Go ahead and subscribe. I do not go through and check who subscribes. So, even if you're a content creator, you have my word as a man. I do not go through and look at all those subscribers. I don't do that. Okay? You know what I'm saying? You got yourself a deal. I'll never know who subscribed to me. Y'all can subscribe. We're trying to get to 20K before I even get over to Thailand. So we can definitely be at 100K within, a year. Probably within a certain amount of months. You know what I'm saying? So let's definitely get over there, you know what I'm saying, with at least between 20 and 50K. So like the like the video, share the video, and leave a comment. All that stuff helps with the algorithm. We're in the suggested, y'all. I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, suggested is our main source right now. So let's keep it going. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm your brother.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.